Hi, welcome to Spring into Manifestation. This week is all about clearing new growth because you can't plant new abundance with dirty soil or things that are blocking you. So, preparation is everything. And most people, they try to start manifesting while they're in clutter. It could be mental clutter, emotional clutter, physical clutter, or some other kind of clutter. And then they're wondering why things aren't changing. So it's kind of like the farmer. You can't plant fresh seeds in a soil that hasn't been prepared. So, what we're going to do today is prepare your mindset. So, let's talk about the manifesting cycle. So, first, you want to prepare the ground. Then you plant your dreams and desires, and you water it, nurture it, and then you harvest it, right? Well, most people want to skip ahead to the harvest because they have impatience and they aren't realizing that the old thoughts take time to clean up because the energy is like a ball, it's rolling forward. And you have to shift all that. And then you get to step into your wealthy, successful self. And so preparation may not be glamorous and it may not be exciting, but this is where your power lays. And so it's all about clearing the space. So instead of asking, why isn't more money coming in? You might ask yourself, what's in the way? And because you're asking yourself these important questions, you're looking at your patterns, not with judgment, shame, or criticism. You're just doing it with observation and awareness. So when you check your bank account, how do you feel? Are you anxious, nervous, or are you in avoidance? You don't check your bank account at all. And then when you're feeling stressed or unworthy, do you go out on a shopping spree to make yourself feel better? But then it's short lived, isn't it? Well, these aren't flaws, these are just patterns. And when you're aware of the pattern, it's changeable because you're used to repeating the same thoughts, the same behaviors over and over again. And at one time, it probably worked and it protected you. But right now, it may not be working. So it's like the gardener. We're going to clear all the weeds and then put these beautiful flowers in. One of my hobbies when I lived in Grass Valley was gardening. We bought this brand new house on an acre and I had so much fun designing the yard. And so it's kind of like your same idea with your money. What are the old stories and what isn't serving you? Could it be like, oh, I have to work so hard for money, or I don't know how to budget it or stretch it. And I always seem to be working so hard and struggling to earn whatever I make, whatever these beliefs are, they are energetically taking up space in your environment, which is your aura that surrounds your body. And so your job is to recognize them and say, hey, that doesn't serve me anymore. Get rid of it, get rid of it, clear and dissolve, clear and dissolve. And we're not just like replacing it with an affirmation. You're thinking about what it is you really want. Who do you want to be? If you had all the money you desired, who would you be right now? And so take a moment and ponder that. And then when you're being that person, notice if any guilt or shame or fear, any of these worries, fears, doubts, if they come up, because this is what we want to release. So when they pop up, I always go cancel, cancel, cancel. This isn't serving me. And I push it to my left, which in the video might look like my right, but I push it to the left and then I envision who I am and I say something to the effect of, Money supports me. Large sums of money come to me easily and often. And whatever pops into your head, just say it. But really get into the feeling of being that new person. Because what we're doing is we're pulling out all that old negative stuff. You could even look at those thought forms as wispy clouds, and you go, oh, that one doesn't serve me. Blow it away. Here I'm planting a new flower. The soil is clear and clean, and money loves me, and money supports me, and opportunities come to me all the time. And I'm valuable, abundant, worthy, whatever comes to your mind. This is what you're planting. So as we wrap this up, I want you to ponder this week. What financial pattern are you willing to let go of that you've outgrown? And then pay attention to avoidance. What are you avoiding? Are you avoiding opening up the mail? That was hard to say. Are you avoiding looking at your bank statements? Are you avoiding looking at your credit card balance? And when you come to this avoidance, give yourself grace. Remember, you're not broken, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just observing and you're practicing this new way of being. And so remember, clean out a drawer, open up an account, clean up an account, stop a subscription, whatever you need to do to start taking action like your new wealthy self. And remember, pull out those weeds that are not serving you. And I'll see you later in the community.